Developing a food safety culture plan. What is food safety culture? Food safety culture refers to the values, beliefs, and behaviors shared by people within an organization that influence their attitudes towards food safety. It encompasses how food safety is prioritized, practiced, and communicated within the workplace. A strong food safety culture means that every individual, from top management to frontline employees, understands the importance of food safety and takes responsibility for it. By fostering a food safety culture, organizations can protect public health, ensure compliance, maintain their reputation, realize economic benefits, build consumer confidence, and enhance both operational efficiency and employee morale. Developing a food safety program. A food safety program involves creating and implementing a set of practices and policies to ensure that food is safe to eat. By developing a comprehensive food safety program, the organization ensures that food safety is a priority at every level, from management to frontline workers. A food safety plan includes key documents like policies, standard operating procedures, work instructions, risk assessments, and forms. It provides a systematic approach to identifying food safety hazards that must be controlled to prevent or minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses or injuries. Additionally, food safety culture planning can be incorporated into the overall master food safety plan. How to make a food safety culture plan. Using the PDCA, Plan Do Check Act, cycle approach, organizations can create a robust food safety culture plan that evolves and improves over time, ensuring that food safety values are deeply embedded in the organization's culture. Plan. Establish a food safety culture team. Establishing a multidisciplinary food safety culture team is the essential first step. The team should include members from top management and first-line workers, ensuring strong support from senior leadership. This backing is crucial for securing resources and highlighting the significance of food safety. The team should be composed of individuals from various departments, including quality assurance, production, procurement, human resources, and training, to ensure a comprehensive approach. Clearly define the roles and responsibilities of each member and appoint a team leader to coordinate activities and serve as the main point of contact for food safety issues. The team will assess plan progress, track changes, and develop next steps to continuously enhance food safety practices. Align vision and mission with food safety. Aligning the organization's vision and mission with food safety ensures that food safety is prioritized as a core value. By embedding food safety into the company's overarching goals, it reinforces a commitment to producing safe, high-quality products. This alignment fosters a culture where every employee understands the importance of food safety and their role in maintaining it, driving consistent adherence to food safety practices across all levels of the organization. Assessing food safety culture. First and foremost, it's essential to understand the current state of your business. Every organization has its own unique culture, and companies adhere to safety standards and regulations at varying levels. Assessing your food safety culture is crucial for identifying any gaps and areas for improvement. Utilizing tools such as employee surveys, brainstorming sessions, and SWOT analysis can provide valuable insights. Employee surveys. To better understand how your top management views the company's food safety practices, you can conduct a short survey. Please ensure the following aspects are covered in your questionnaire. Assess the importance of food safety. Include questions that ask decision makers to rate the importance of food safety to your company. Evaluate how food safety problems are addressed. Develop questions that gauge how effectively food safety issues are managed within your organization. Review staff reporting mechanisms. Create questions to determine how staff report problems or suggest improvements related to food safety. Perception of employee training. Formulate questions to understand the perception of your employee training programs related to food safety. Relationship with food regulators. Ask questions about the nature of your company's relationship with food regulators. Consistency in adhering to food safety practices. Include questions to assess whether staff consistently follow food safety practices. To gain insights into staff perceptions of food safety within your company, you can prepare a questionnaire. Ensure the following aspects are covered in your survey. Assess knowledge of food safety. Include questions that evaluate staff knowledge of food safety protocols and practices. Evaluate management's attitude towards food safety. Develop questions that gauge staff opinions on management's attitude towards food safety. Determine responsibility for food safety. Create questions to identify who staff believe is responsible for ensuring food safety. Assess managerial commitment to food safety. Formulate questions to measure how committed managers, including the owner or other senior staff, are to food safety. Review employee perception of management systems. Ask questions about staff perception of the effectiveness of your company's management systems in ensuring food safety. Evaluate employee perception of management style. Include questions to understand staff views on management's style concerning food safety. Assess promotion of food safety at the workplace. Develop questions that determine how food safety is promoted within the workplace. Evaluate communication methods and frequency. Formulate questions to assess whether communication methods and frequency are effective in achieving an understanding of food safety requirements. Assess employee feedback mechanisms. Include questions to evaluate if employees feel they can provide feedback and influence change through sharing their knowledge, and whether they feel heard by leadership. Ensure that the survey is clear and concise to facilitate accurate and valuable responses from your staff. Brainstorming sessions. Brainstorming sessions can help identify potential hazards and innovative solutions that might be overlooked individually. Engaging various team members increases buy-in and commitment to the food safety culture. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis helps assess the current food safety culture by identifying internal strengths and weaknesses, such as effective protocols or gaps in training. It also assesses external opportunities and threats, like regulatory changes or emerging contaminants. This comprehensive evaluation allows for strategic planning and targeted improvements. By understanding these factors, organizations can prioritize actions that bolster their food safety culture and mitigate risks effectively. Food Safety Culture Matrix. You can develop your own food safety culture matrix by benchmarking against industry norms, best practices, and your country's regulations, focusing on key areas such as commitment, leadership engagement, awareness, and communication. Include parameters that range from a less mature food safety culture to a more mature one. Alternatively, you can categorize characteristics from non-compliance to food safety champions. If specific data is unavailable, I recommend finding a food safety culture matrix closely related to your operations. Research papers and publications from food regulatory bodies can be particularly useful. Refer to the example below for guidance. Identify the gaps. Assess the current food safety culture quantitatively and qualitatively, surveys, brainstorming sessions, and SWOT analysis. Then compare findings against the food safety culture matrix you have developed or found to position your company. Reviewing compliance with regulatory requirements and benchmarking against industry best practices can identify gaps and develop targeted improvement strategies. Set both long-term and short-term objectives and include food safety in key performance indicators, KPIs. Do. Set up an action plan to achieve these goals. Refer to the example below for guidance. Support food safety culture by policies, procedures, and processes that strengthen employees' understanding. Provide resources. Train employees. Hold toolbox meetings and use suggestion boxes. Introduce food safety champions. Incorporate food safety into strategic plans at all levels of the company. Have general managers participate in certification audits. Use new technology to help respond to issues and incidents. Routinely provide food safety reports to the board. Check. Review the plan at regular intervals, ideally during management review meetings. Organizations with a strong food safety culture will have high quality and safe products, Reduced customer complaints and rejections. Mitigated risk of food recalls or withdrawals. Committed leadership. Food safety values embedded throughout the organization. Engaged and proactive employees. Successful financial outcomes. Public trust and confidence. Continual improvement of a food safety plan involves regularly assessing and enhancing procedures to ensure they remain effective, up-to-date, and aligned with best practices and regulatory requirements. End.